YouTube? Welcome back to Tommy's Gaming Channel. I'm your host, Tommy Cam. In today's video, what I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about, in this video, I would like to give you guys my thoughts and overview if you guys are ever planning to listen to a good radio station or just trying to figure out the right kind of radio station to listen to during the holidays. So there is this Christmas radio station, which is right here, and it's called WBGL. And what WBGL is, this radio station combines of different areas. Okay, so what WBGL is, it's a gospel radio station. I'm not going to go any further on that because I got some spectators on here, and I'm not going to say who. So also another thing, if you guys look at Covington, Indiana, Covington radio stations got like three country radio stations. So they got one in Lafayette and one in Crawfordsville. Well, Crawfordsville Country Station, I'm just going to tell you something right there. Crawfordsville Country Station, their radio stations there in Crawfordsville is really, really good. I only listened to that country station once. And I gotta tell you guys, son, that country station right there sounded all clear. It was really helpful. And they also made it feel like really kind of welcoming, which is really kind of nice. So, like right here, this is 104.9 country. So this is the bear, okay? So they got Catfish Hunter, and then Jenny D is going to be on. Now, Jenny D is the right kind of person because she's just plain, she's very frugal, she's very like looking into the know on stuff. And another thing also just saying about Jenny E is like her radio stations and combines of different areas. So Battleground, Indiana is kind of in the exact same area of what we're looking at. So there is like another country radio station, which I kind of don't see on here, which it's not even on here. So this radio station I'm trying to show you guys, and it's in a weird part of Illinois. So if I type in LAWRENCE Ville, Lawrenceville, Indiana. There's the country radio station right there. It's called WSEZSEI, which is 92.9 FM. And what this radio station does, this radio station plays a variety of today's music and yesterday. So they got an agriculture update. They got Richland County's 4-H, regular, now in effect. They got regular regional weather outlook, news from around Illinois. They even they even do their weather here too. So if I show you guys like their interactive radar, this is what that looks like. So on here you guys can do, like, let's just say for instance we are wanting to look up here where the rain is right now. So right here, you guys see this big cluster right here. This one is going to head, if we loop the key, so we see that storm has a little bit of light rain. So if we go from like 740 and then we see what their weather forecast thing is right here.
Look at your weather forecast powered by weatherology.com. 43 tonight, under cloudy skies.
See, they use weatherology, okay? So, weatherology is not a good radio station. I'm not saying that, okay? But you guys can find like different weather opportunities. You guys can find different weather stuff from like all around the United States, which is really, really kind of interesting. So getting back to showing you guys this now this WUZR, and I'm sorry to say this, but that station is no longer a country radio station, okay? Now, I listened to this station a little bit and I kind of was not that impressed because they do a lot of different stuff on this. So you guys see that they do local sports events, and you guys see that they got Phil's Up tonight. They got Kurt Wiegand World Series. And then on December 17th, they got boys basketball, girls basketball. They got girls basketball. They got girls, boys, probably all the way up to like just saying whenever you guys want. And this is what their weather system, their weather terminology system looks like. So you guys see that they use pretty much the National Weather Service on this one. So it's kind of up to you guys of what you guys are wanting to listen to. All right, so if it was up to me, and I know a lot of people's probably going to say, Tommy, you're going to have to give this to everybody. You're going to have to follow what they say or just not go. Well, if we click on WRAY, and this is the country radio station I listened to a lot whenever I was there in this area. So they do like all this. They got Granger Smith after midnight. They do Mornings with Weed, which could be a good show, and they also do one of my favorite shows. You guys see Rise Up Country? That one is the bestest one to listen to because every Sunday, this guy right here, Rise Up, I used to listen to him like every Sunday, okay? And this guy does like Rise Up is a national country station hosted by John Ritter, focusing on the themes of hope and inspiration by family broadcasting live every Sunday. So his website is called riseup.com. Now, this radio station has this radio station information. So you guys just got to click on this listen live. And this listen live, what it will do, it will pick out each one of these. So they got like a Jefferson City. You guys see that's 104.3 Cat Country. So they got Valhalla, Vetsessa, which is 99.5 Kicks Country. So they So they also got Decatur. They even got Tifton. And you guys see the this one's WTIF. Then they got Corbin, which is Katy Country, 99.5. And then if you guys would like to see what their time zone changes are, this right here will show you like what kind of radio stations will play at that moment. So for instance, like for example, I'm going to do right here, Corbin. So you guys see that they play theirs at 11 a.m., 9 a.m., 7 a.m., and 10 a.m. So for instance, this up here, extension is at 6 a.m. The mountain time is 3 o'clock. Alaska time's 2 o'clock. So right here, these are all the times that he will play inside our region. So down here, he's got one radio station from Alaska, which you guys see right here, which is KBRU. It plays at 8 a.m. And then he has another one in Washington, and he plays that one at 8 a.m. too, which is really kind of interesting. So I'm not. So for instance, if we go on back, we click on. I'll do the videos and music another day. So we are exhibited content and just taking your calls live every Sunday on the Hope line at 1-844-717-7774. So this guy is like a really good guy. I've only listened to him like a couple times. This guy was really good. He was real easy. Well, so they also got another good station too here, which is this one, the Crook and Chase Countdown. Okay. Now, a lot of people are probably going to say, Tommy, why in the world do you like Crook and Chase so much? Crook and Chase are literally really, really good radio stations. So if I do it right here, so I'll type in 47401, so Bloomington. And you guys see down here, the only place I can pick them up is at WRAY FM. But if I go here at the right moment, I can hear them too. But if I go to this station, I can see it well. So if we go over here to where Cedar Rapids is, in Waterloo, you guys see that they don't got it. So that means if you guys go there, you guys are like wondering about our local radio shows, well, you guys are going to have to shove it up your ass. So here's KDMG, which is kind of a close one to that area. So here's Madison. This one's Jasonville, but Madison is not that very far away. So if we do, this one is another good radio station. So I'm going to pull it up for you guys. So this is what this radio station looks like, okay? So they got personalities, Big D and Bubba, The Afternoon Show, Greg Matthews, Crook and Chase, and Josh Bowman. So they got Just Kicking Around. They got First Responder Friday. They even got on this one, you guys can listen live, like right here. So I will not do that with ever a doubt. I will try not to. If I do, you guys can just do it yourself. So these are the other two radio stations that they do. 953 WKVR in North Coast Now Digital. Now, both of those radio stations are pretty good, but one of those radio stations could do a little bit more work, okay? Internet US 101's a great station. WRGS is another great station. They got Bowling Green, which that's that's Goober 106.1. They got WSM Radio 650 FM. So I listened to that one before. That one's another good one. They got Hot Springs. I don't know what station that is. Well, KURS. So down here in Florida, you guys can listen to WQBit VLC. Fort Myers, Cat Country. This one, Thunder Country. See, I almost thought down there in the Cayman Islands, you guys could hear the Crook and Chase countdown. But no, you guys can't, which is really kind of sad. So this one's another good station. I have not heard it before, but I've heard thoughts about it. This 101.3 The Bear is. This one is a really good one if you guys go out of going to Washington, D.C. You guys got this one, which is another good station if you guys go in that area. This one. And if we go up here to where Buffalo is, we got this one, 100.3. And then if we go up here to another great area, I don't know why that did. Oh, there we go. Now we know where. So if we click on right here at Sault Ste. Marie, that one's another great radio station. This one, that one's not a good one, but I've not heard it that much, so don't guarantee on that. So if we go over here to where my Aunt Judy lives, which is in Arizona. So we see on here we can listen to it in California. So pretty much all over these places. This one, I gotta tell you guys something, that radio station, I'm keeping that radio station on my favorites because with ever a doubt, that radio station can cheer me up in a heartbeat. So this one, I don't know too much about because, so if I click on this website, so if I do this, and this is what that looks like. And I'm not too very fond of listen lives like that because those listen lives are so crazy sometimes. You guys can tell for yourself. So KRV is a good one. KVL, I don't know too much about, so we are in Georgia. WUFF is a good one. They got WBYZ is another good one. So it's just depending on what you guys would like to listen to at that moment, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and YouTube. I will see you guys back here tomorrow.